What's up? This is Eric, and this video is for music teachers who want tips on teaching music technology to their students. In this video, you'll learn a workflow for creating halftime drums with audio, aka trap beats, like this. This workflow works great for middle and high school students, and we'll be using the EDU version of Soundtrap, which works on Chromebooks, Windows, and Mac. Let's get started. Now, let's make some halftime beats. Find a loop. I found this one over here. I just searched for vocal loop. Put that in there. Sounds like this. Then I'm going to go ahead and change the tempo. I think it's a little too fast. Let's make this 160. There we go. That's what I want. Confirm, and then click adjust. Okay. And now shorten your loop to 2 bars long. So that's going to end at bar 3, and then go ahead and zoom in. And then make sure you have selected automatic grid size. That way you can see the beat markers up top when you zoom in far enough. Right? So I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, 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 and there we go. Now I've zoomed in far enough, and I can now see the beat markers. If I remove this here, I can also see the beat markers over here. Now, as usual, start with your snare. I found this one right over here. And you want to place this on beat number 3 of each bar. Okay, so beat number 3, I'm going to slide this over here. Beat number 3, make sure it snaps. Make sure it snaps. See, it's now in the right spot. That's on beat number 3. And if I want to place this on beat number 3 of the second bar, I'm just going to go ahead and take this, and I can see it right over here. See that beat number 3? Let's go ahead and move this guy over here, just so it's easier. Beat number 3. Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to make a copy of it. So now it is on beat 3 of each bar. So if I zoom out a little bit, now it sounds like this. Now this step is really important. Go over to the cogwheel, change this grid size to 1/8, okay? 1/8 for halftime, not 1/16. Change it to 1/8. Don't skip this step. Now that I've done that, you can see how far apart the grid lines are now. Keep it at 1/8 for now, and then go ahead and find your kick. I found this kick right over here. I'm going to take that and move that over here to beat number 1. Now I'm going to add between 1 and 6 kicks, and I think right over here is going to sound pretty good. There we go. And for now, I'm just going to keep it at 2 kicks because I'm going to add more kicks a little bit later. Now it's time for the closed hat. I found one that I like over here. I'm going to add that. And for this step, just trust me on this. Take each one of these closed hats and copy them to every single 8th note. Okay, just make sure you're making it snap to the grid. See, like I'm doing that right there. And you could even take all of these guys. You can copy it. And then I'm going to move this right over there so they're evenly spaced. Make sure they do line up with those grid markers. Now it sounds like this. Now if you want to do some hi-hat rolls, just change your grid size back to 1/16 for now, and go ahead and make some copies and do some rolls. For example, you can shorten this. You can make a copy of that, so now there's 2. Just like that. We can do that maybe one more time. How about right over here? Zoom in, shorten that, and there we go. So now we've got some 16th note rolls. Take a listen. I like that. And let's do one 30-second note roll once. Don't do it too many times. It's like over seasoning the meal. You can see like the grid lines are smaller. Let's do it. How about right here? Okay, so right here, I'm going to zoom in, and let's make that shorter. See how the grid size is smaller now. Now we could take this and then make that happen 4 times, and now we have a nice 30-second note roll right over there. Now let's take a listen all the way through. There we go. How's it going so far? Let me know in the comments. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And also, share it with your colleagues. And if you're looking for a full curriculum, check out Electronic Music Elements. This is our non-performance-based music production curriculum for late elementary, middle, and high school. Get full access with our 1-week free trial. Link is in the description below. Now let's get back to making beats. And now I'm just going to go ahead and adjust the pitch of some of these to make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe these 4 each go up in pitch. So the pitch is going to be a little higher when it does the roll. I'm going up +2 on these. Let's listen to the whole thing all the way through. And now I can create some variation and change this 2-bar clip into a 4-bar clip. But before I do that, do not skip this step. Go to your cogwheel. Right now this is on 1/32 for the grid size. Change that back to 1/8. Don't forget this step, please. 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. Change it back to 1/8. If you use 1/8, then as you add more snares or kicks, it's not going to sound out of place. All right, let's zoom out. Then extend the loop brace out to bar 5, so it is a 4-bar section. And it's the same process as before. I'm going to copy every single drum sound in here over to the second half, just like that, okay? And now I'm going to make a change in the final 2 bars. Let's do like a medium change. Kick, 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 kick. Whoops, there. Kick, 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 kick. And then what I'll also do to change things up a little bit, I'll remove some closed hats, all right? So you can also create changes by removing stuff. So I'm going to remove the closed hat when the snares happen. And I'll remove a few more. You got to kind of zoom in here. Click there. How about remove this one as well? There we go. So now it sounds like this. There we go. And let's add one more snare. How about we do this? Take this. I'm going to copy it. And let's go. How about we go snare, snare? Snare, snare. So it'll go thwap, thwap. Move that there, like that. And now we have to shorten it. And then zoom in a little bit and move this over. So now it's going to sound like this. While we're at it, let's go ahead and use these fades to shorten these guys. Now let's take a listen all the way through. And if you want, you can add some 808s. That's that deep bass that you hear a lot in these types of trap beats. Search for 808 one-shots. Not all of them are going to be good, but I did find one here. This one here, Essential Folio 808. I'm going to use that. And a good place to put them is to line them up directly with your kicks, just like this. Just like that. Take them like that. And I'm just lining them up with the kicks. Just like that. Okay. Like this. And notice how this one's going to be cut short. So what I'll do is I'll do this. And then I'll take this and copy it over. So it goes like that. So now the 808s are lined up with the kicks. Turn it down a little bit. A little bit loud. And now that I like my pattern, I can go to settings. I can merge each of these tracks to join the clips and turn them into individual loops that I can use to build the rest of my track. Give it a try. So there you go. Try that with your students and let me know how it goes in the comments. And if this video was helpful, or even if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to help. Once again, my name is Eric with Elements, and I'll see you next time.